Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about static class members and static member functions. So like other class members, we have some static class members and we can create some static functions also. So what does it mean if we have a static class member? First thing is that we will use keyword static. Static is a keyword to declare a class member as static. So as I told you earlier that all the members of the class, all the objects of the class have different data variables and they share the same function. But static variables or static class members are the class members which are shared by all the objects. Every object do not have its own copy. It is shared by all the objects. So we will use static class members for a property, for a specific property of the object which is shared by all the objects. For example, you want to put a count that how many number of players are there for a particular game. So all players are object, you can put the count as static variable. So likewise for all the properties, all such type of properties which should be shared by all the object, we make the data member as static. Only one copy of a variable shared by all objects of the class. Declaration begins with keyword static. Visible only within the class. You can means like this variable is visible only within the class, but its lifetime is entire program. It is initialized to 0 when first object is created. No other initialization is permitted. Automatically static class member will be initialized to 0 when first object is created. So let's check how to make a class member static and what does it mean. So this is a sample program. Here my class name is class 1 and this class 1 has two members. One is simple A, another one is count, and count is a static member of type integer. So static int count. Now this class has two functions, get data, so initialize A is equal to X and I write count plus plus. Then get count and this is just to print. So inside means I declare three objects C1, C2 and C3. C1 dot get data 5, C2 dot get data 6, C1 dot get count, and then ignore clear. This is like for system pause. Here you notice that I write one thing here, int class 1 scope resolution operator. This is scope resolution operator. We have discussed it already. So int class 1 scope resolution operator count. Whenever you have a data member, whenever you have a static data member for a class, you have to declare it before main. Otherwise compiler will give you an error. Now what should be the output of this program? See, when I write c1.getData5, it means for c1 a becomes 5. And what will be the value of count? Whenever we initialize it, whenever first object of class is created, static member is initialized to 0. So at this point count is 0. When I write it, count becomes count plus plus, count become 1. Now C2 dot get data 6. It means for C2 a is equal to 6 and what will be count plus plus. Plus plus from this value. So count is 2. Similarly, when we call C1 dot get count, it will display the value of count. It will display the value of count, that should be 2. Now let's check this same program on Visual Studio. So let's check static members here. Let's declare a simple class and let's say my class name is first. Okay, and let's say this class has two private members. One is a simple integer variable and let's declare it X. Another one is a static member, static type integer count. Okay, and then write some function. Let's say I write a private, I write two public functions. So first is void set data and let's say, just a minute, int a, and let's set this x to a, x is equal to a, and then simply count plus plus. Fine. Now let's write it here. Now let's say another function, let's write it a display function. Void display, and this is just to show the value of count. Cout count is equal to count. Fine. Now let's say, okay, spelling mistake. Now let's say I declare object of this class first. Let's say there are three objects, f1, f2 and f3. So as soon as I declare object f1, value of count becomes 0 because count is a static member. So when I write f1 dot set data, so now f1 a is equal to f1 x is equal to 2. Again I write f1 dot display. Fine. Now let's run it. See, what is the error? Unresolved symbol private int first count, because what I told you whenever you write, you should declare it like this. This statement will tell the compiler that count is a static member. Type of variable, name of class, scope resolution, name of variable. So I should write here int first scope resolution count. Now let's run it. See, value of count is 1 because we call set data function first time, one time only. No matter for which variable we are calling, count is shared by all the variables, and it will be like, for example, if I write f2 dot set data, and let's say f2 dot set data is 3. Now if I call f1 dot display, then the value of count should be 2, because whenever we call set data function for any variable, the count will be incremented by 1. And count is a variable, count is a static variable that is shared by all other objects. So that this type of variables are called static data member, which are shared by all the objects. So the variable, the property which we want to share by all the objects, class, maybe some class has some type of property which should be shared by all the objects, so that for that purpose we take static variables. Now let's come to static member function. A member function which is independent of any particular object of the class, that is called, it can be called without object also, that is known as static member function. It can access only using scope resolution operator. We do not need object name. It can only access static data members, static member functions. It cannot access non-static data members. A static member function does not have a this pointer. When a static member function is called, there might not be any object of the class in the memory. So let's say same class, this class has a static int count, and now we have a variable. Now for this get count function, I write a static function using keyword static. So now this get count function can be called without any variable, for example without any object. For example, let's say I make it static. Now this is a static member function, so I do not need any variable. If I call it simply like this, I could call it simply like this, class name, that's it, because now this is a static member function. See, the only thing that you should note about static member functions is they can access only static variables. They cannot access any other variable. For example, if I write, now let's check it. See, here is an error because this is a static member function, and it cannot access non-static data member. So this is all about static data members and static function. So whenever you make a static variable or you make a static member function, just be careful about its properties. Thank you.